what is more serious, alarming, is that in 1976, the type of action that is being used today is more severe than the type of action that was used in 1976. The police are more ruthless now, and as a result, I think they are trying to hide the type of action that they take. They're trying to make sure that people don't know about it. So I think that that would basically be some of the highlights. Now perhaps Joe might have more ideas on that. Those are my impressions.
I think in 76 journalists achieved much more than they achieved in the past.
Start off.
No, I think in 1976 journalists achieved much more than they achieved in the recent unrest. One of the very graphic stories that we had in 76 was of a journalist hiding inside a waste basket, waste drum or waste, and he stayed in there while he had and listened to the police giving instructions to hostile dwellers to go and attack the community. And that's one of the best pieces of writing I've ever seen. And today we cannot do that. When the unrest takes place, you've got to take the opposite direction. You can't be in a place of unrest. So that even if you are there by some accident, you will not be able to write what you actually saw, what you actually heard. It's only, as Thami said, it's only the edited versions from Pretoria that you can publish.
So that if something like Sharpeville happened now, we don't say that necessarily we would not hear about it at all, although even that's a possibility, but you would only get the official version, is that right?
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to get eyewitness reports.
Could you start by saying that if Sharpeville happened now, this...
Yeah. Okay, if Sharpeville happened now, you wouldn't be able to get the full story of what happened. You wouldn't be able to get the story, eyewitness stories. You wouldn't be able to get journalists in the thick of the fighting. All you would get would be the official version from Pretoria, and it normally starts with a group of people were stoning the police, and the police retaliated, and 10 people were killed, and that's where it ends. Now, if you look at what happened at Sharpeville, we had some very graphic reporting there. Pictures of people lying on the ground after being shot dead, and stories of how it all happened. Very graphic. The journalists were on the scene and they were doing their work there. But today we'll never be able to get that type of journalism. Not in South Africa.
In fact, it's an offense to take the picture of people who have been killed during the unrest. It's an offense. If you're a photographer and you see somebody has been killed in the unrest, then you've got to take a picture of a child playing somewhere in the corner.